And welcome into the Monday edition of Robbie and Rexroad. Joe Rexroad here with the great Mark Howard in for Robbie Stanley. We got the great Elijah Campbell in for Michelle Knezovic. We've got a heck of a show and probably dominated by one topic. But before we get to that one topic, Mark.
Yep.
I do wanna ask you. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
There we go. I do want to ask you about the Nashville Predators because they got a win yesterday too. Two professional teams in town got wins yesterday. Real quick on the Nashville Predators, and we'll get into them later. We're gonna have Darren McFarland at 9 o'clock hour, but I want your 6-game take on the Predators before we get to the Titans.
Well, until last night, not very offensive. They decided to not really blow up, but at least tinker with the first two lines that put Cunnin up front with Johansson and Duchesne, and put Forsberg back there with with Grantland, and had a positive effect. Go figure. 1-4 team goes into play a 4-0 team and blows their doors off. The night after they got humiliated in Winnipeg 6-3. Connor Ingram, nice start. Nice NHL debut.
Goalie controversy.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think backup goalie controversy maybe.
Well, I tell you what, I think he made a case, didn't he, for that?
He certainly did. And that's a guy whose numbers the last couple of years, even for casual Preds fans, will look at Ingram and say, what's the deal here? And you keep hearing back, maybe a backup goalie in the NHL. He had other issues that he had to deal with, personal issues that forced him to take a lot of the year off. But this guy apparently, has gotten his act back together. And they also tweaked, the first two D pairings, which is interesting. They put Fabro with Yossi, and that seems to work pretty well. Fabro is making the necessary improvements. I'm not going to jump off, a building like a lot of people after 6 games, because if you're going to do what the Preds did, it's going to take a little while for some of these guys to gel in their new roles. Tomasino obviously is not overwhelmed by his situation. He's got 2 goals. Okay, not great on the defensive end, but not a lot of young forwards are. So, yeah, and I don't want to hear how analytically the first line was playing great, among the best in the league. I am one of these, don't want to hear about the labor pains, want to see the baby type of guys.
I like that.
But, last night, good to see the team responding to some of the tweaks. Special teams were very good, especially the power play. Like the move to put Yossi in the slot. And they came away with a win over a division rival at a time where, had they lost, they would have been 1-5, and what happens here when they're 1-5.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They badly needed the first win. They badly needed their second win. They had 8 goals in their first 4 games. They have 9 goals in their last 2 games. So, if you can get out of not make a habit of giving up 6 goals like they did at Winnipeg Saturday, then maybe you're finding something. Maybe.
Yeah, this is not the type of hockey that that we saw under Laviolette, where the end to end. This is more defensive oriented, sort of counterattacking, and that's the way they're going to play. And so you're going to see a lot of 1-0, 2-1. As Barry Trotz used to say, we need to get to 3, and that is sort of the stated goal for the Preds. If they get to 3, they should win.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if the Titans, just